Hi, we're Roy and Karen.
And this time, we're not sitting in a bed of ants and watching out for crocodiles and alligators that might come up to get us. This is part
2
of our 6-month anniversary review. These are the subjects we just couldn't make it to the last time because of the ants. So this time we're sitting in our backyard by one of our brand new bougainvilleas, nice and comfy. So I think the first thing we should discuss is pets. We have 2 boys, but there are lots of pets in this neighborhood.
Yeah, especially the courtyard villas and the fenced homes, lots and lots of pets.
Well, I think a lot of people get courtyard villas because they want to have a backyard for their furry babies.
Yeah, and our furry babies are very happy here.
Walking around the neighborhood, I never hear a thing around here. It's really quiet.
Pretty rare, yeah.
There are a tremendous number of pets. The dog parks are always filled.
Hopping, there's things going on.
Next subject. Is it crowded?
Not right now.
Not right now. When we moved in the beginning of the first week of February, was it crowded?
Mm-hmm. Peak of snowbird season in the wintertime. So definitely have an expansion of the population from probably September, October, maybe October, November. It's when it starts to gradually pick up.
By mid-April?
It's come Easter time that people are heading back home.
Yeah, they're gone.
Unless they're here full time like us.
We got a lot of snowbirds in our neck of the woods here. But we have a lot, way more it seems, of snowflakes.
Yeah.
Where both of our neighbors, they come in different weekends, sometimes just for the weekend, sometimes for a week. We have friends and they come in for a couple of weeks at a time, and then we have friends over here and they come in a couple of weeks at a time. And it's hard for us full-timers to juggle everybody else's schedules.
No, you just do the best you can. It all works out.
During this time of year, doesn't it feel kind of empty? There's
still people here. There's still things going on. It's just not the lines that you might have to wait in during the peak season.
It's very quiet. And I don't know if you can hear it. It is 7:16 on a Thursday. It's pretty quiet. Hopefully what you hear is the same thing I'm hearing. So, number 3, is it safe here?
I feel pretty safe here.
How you feel is the most important to me. I feel safe in New York City, so you can't go by me. I never really hear people voicing their concerns about how safe they are around here.
There's the community watch, people that work for the villages that are driving around. The neighbors look out for each other. It's just, it's a pretty close-knit community.
I do read that other newspaper, and every once in a while I'll read about DUIs, or I'll read about a golf cart accident, or I'll read about a golf cart theft. But they're so few and far between that it's hard to get all riled up over it, I guess. How about medical care, honey?
How about medical care, honey?
We've been here for
in
6 months. I've had 1 doctor visit, 2 doctor visits, 1 lab work, and I'm about to go to the cardiologist. You haven't been to the doctor yet.
I have not been. I'm going to finally check in with my new patient visit with the primary care physician with the village's health. So I'll be able to report back later. Right now, I don't know.
Until something happens, how are we supposed to know? I don't know what to say about it. But I know it's a topic of major concern for folks our age. So I figure we have to bring it up anytime we do a review, just so we can let you know what we're finding out. And right now, we haven't found anything.
We're happy and healthy. That's what we know.
We did get our dogs to healthcare. They got to the vet. They were taken good care of. They contacted our old vet, figured out what was going on, and we're happy with that. So as far as the dogs' healthcare, A-OK. My favorite topic. Hashtag golf cart life. I'm going to try not to step on my own toes because a couple of items down is the topic of the bubble. But golf carting and being in the bubble, it's kind of hand in hand. We talked about this recently in one of our other videos about how we went to Costco, and I just didn't like being back in the big city, back on the freeway, back with rude people and major crowds in a big shopping center. I just didn't enjoy it. I'd rather just limit myself as much as I can to those things I can do on the golf cart. So I wish I could have gone to my doctor on the golf cart. I missed it by like that much. But I was able to do the lab work. Our dentist, we can take the golf cart. And you've got an appointment next week, so we'll see how that goes.
We'll see.
And we'll report back. As far as medical care, we'll report back on how she likes the dentist. I'll be going to the same one once they can fit me in. It's pretty hard around here.
Sometimes.
Caravanning to Edna's or to one of the squares or to one of the country clubs to go out to dinner. It's just one of the most fun things. I've said it before, I hope it never gets old. I just enjoy it so much. It's one of the things that makes the villages the villages.
Having the primary method of transportation being golf carts. It's awesome.
So we've had the golf cart for 3 months now, and we've put 900 miles on it. And I remember when we bought it, they said, hey, make sure you get it in here for its 1,000-mile checkup. And I remember saying to him, well, we'll see it next year. We like it and we use it. Are there any problems with it?
Nope.
What about when it's raining?
So?
That's how I
Put
feel.
the side down.
That's how I
We just
feel.
hope it's not hot and raining.
One of the things we did for the first time was we put the windshield down. We flipped it down and all that air came in and we were like, wow, we should have done this sooner. This was great. But then you think, oh, this is when we're going to find that palmetto bug.
Right. Do not smile.
So there is a guy, he makes screens to put in that area, and we need to do that. Activities. I think other than your cardio drumming, we still haven't figured out how to get involved in the activities that take place in the rec centers.
We've ended up just doing our own. You with the boys going out bright and early for photography, and then the potluck that we had with our neighbors, and when we go to the driveway parties for the music.
But those aren't the regularly scheduled activities. The card clubs or just an example, I can't join the photography club. It meets Wednesdays at 10 a.m. I work. I wanted to join it anyway, so I went to their website and said, how do you join? Oh, it says, come to one of our meetings. I guess I'm just not going to join because on Wednesdays at 10 a.m., I can't make it. And most of the stuff that we would want to do, when I say most, I mean 99.5% of them, we just can't make it.
Time just isn't working. Now, we would love to go to Splish Splash.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
One of these days, we're going to play pickleball.
One of these days. But, since we've never played, we want to take 101 and 102, and they all happen during the day.
Yeah.
And this would be the perfect time of year to do it when when the snowbirds aren't around. We would probably get into one of the classes. We still can't do it.
Yeah, the real popular ones. Sometimes there's a wait.
So one of the things that we had talked about was maybe taking a staycation. It's always been in our lives where we plan out our vacations. I can't wait. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? And the last time we talked about it, I said, I don't want to go anywhere. I love it here. I mean, that's the first time since we've been together where I didn't want to go somewhere. And maybe what we can do is if we stayed here, I could make time to go to the photography club. And we could go to do splish splash and water volleyball. We could maybe join a card club, or we could spend a whole week just doing that stuff.
Staying at home and enjoying where we are, the bubble. So I can take two main methods to get to work. And one of them's in the bubble, and one of them's out of the bubble. And I prefer to remain in the bubble. It's so beautiful here with all the flower planters and the landscaping being so well manicured, and it's just a beautiful place. And
what did you tell me about the landscaping, that those annuals they plant? How often do they change them out?
It's like every 2 months they're refreshing all the flower beds.
It's amazing. I mean, it looks gorgeous all the time. And especially right now when there's not a lot of people here, and you're driving around in a golf cart and you're looking at how beautiful everything is, and you just put. Life is good. It's so stress-free. I really didn't think about the bubble so much during our 2-month review. We were brand new.
And I was having to go out every day.
You were going all the way to
Ocala.
The number of occasions where we left the bubble were very limited at that point. And we've had many more opportunities to leave the bubble and go do something. For example, go to Costco or go to Trader Joe's. And those trips have really grated on me. The first time, all right, not so bad. By the time you're done with your third or fourth trip, you're like, I'm done with this. This is where you need to be. Just get here, get a golf cart, put the rest of it behind you. This is a great place to come and change your life. So with that being said, we must have some regrets.
Let me think. Nope.
Oh,
no regrets.
I know you do. I know you do. And you have to. There has to be something where, not that you would change your mind necessarily, but
something that I miss.
Yeah.
I miss Bridget. I miss being close to Bridget and getting to see her.
Especially when things don't go well. When you hear the stories, she's 25 years old. We're going to hear stories about how things just aren't going as planned. And you want to be there. And you want to hold your kids, and you want to give words of encouragement. Actually, you want to go take care of them. You want to hold them and take care of them. But because we're so far away, and because we can't, here's the other thing we get instead. We get to watch our child rise to the occasion and take care of things and just feel so proud of her.
That's true, for sure.
You say it all the time. There's good and there's bad.
Always.
Any other regrets, my honey?
Leaving friends behind, but we're making new friends, and there's always the good and the bad.
I was thinking about this topic today, and I was going through some of our older videos looking at things. And I was looking at the photograph that we had used to sell our home in Texas. And I was looking at that picture of the brown grass with little green tufts every once in a while. And I think you'll get the idea why we just don't have regrets about this move. We're just so happy here. What a great place.
So on that note, are we glad to be here in the Villages?
I guess I stepped all over that, didn't I?
I kind of said, check, yes.
I think it's interesting. I found it interesting. Maybe you will too. I found it interesting to watch the video that we did of our 2-month review. It'll be right here. You should go check that out.
We appreciate you stopping by.